Hello students, today I will came for class 12th. As you know, we are studying topic working with function. Working with function. In this chapter, today I will teach you returning value from function. Listen carefully. Today I will teach you returning value from function. On the basis of return value, a function can be divided into two parts. In the Python, on the basis of return value, a function can be divided into two parts. First is the non-void function and second is the void function. Non-void function and void function. Non-void function, what is non-void function? Non-void functions are those functions that return some value. A function that returns value comes under the category of non-void function. If any function that returns value may be single, value may be multiple, those functions comes under the category of non-void function. Alright. Second, void function. Void function means a function that does not return any kind of value. That is known as void function. Function may have return statement but will not return any value. Alright. Void function does not return any value. Now let us go in deep. I would like to tell you, values are returned by the function with the help of return statement. With the help of return statement. If you will use the return statement, then function will return the value. If you will not use the return statement, then function will not return any value. It means you will have to use the syntax of return statement. And what is the syntax of return statement? You will write first return, then value. If you will not use this syntax, then function will not return any value. Okay, go ahead. Non-void function. Such functions that return some values, value may be single or multiple, are known as non-void functions. There is some specialty of non-void function. What are the specialties of non-void function? I am listed here. First, computed value is returned by the return statement. How will you use the return statement? To use the return statement, we will write return then value. Alright? So you will have to follow the syntax of return statement like this. Clear hai? I hope it is clear. Second, value may be returned value. Returned value may be literal, may be variable and may be expression. For example, return 5 or return 5, or you can write it return a variable, you used here variable, or return a plus 1. This is a literal, this is a variable and this is a expression. You can use the return statement like this, it is valid. Third point, as well as function execution finishes, it assigns value to the variable that is used in function call statement. That is used in function call statement. All right. Students, let us take example of non-void function. Here we define a function whose name is sum and it takes two formal parameter x and y. Computes the sum of these two variables values and stores the result in the z. Return z. Here we wrote return z. It means this function will return the value of z. To whom? It returned to whom? it will return to the caller who will call this function. In the program, which function is calling the sum? The main function of the program is calling the sum. This is the function call statement. This is the function call statement. Function call statement. All right. Here, when interpreter starts execution of the program, then first this line will be printed. Output of this program will be example of returning value, example of returning value. Then it will take the value, ask for the value for num1 suppose you entered 10. Then it will ask for value num2, suppose you entered 20. Then interpreter as well as interpreter reaches as this line, it sends program control here. Num1 value of num1 and num2 is transferred to these variables 10 and 20, and value will be added and stored in the Z. Now Z becomes 30. Again, after this, program control come to this line and assigns value P is equal to 30. Then print P, and P, what is the P? 30. This will be the output of this program. I am here trying to explain you returning value. This is the return statement. All right. This is the return statement. It means this function is returning a value. If you will use the return statement inside the function, then in function call statement you will have to write like this. Alright. Here this function is returning single value. A function can return multiple value also. Now I am going to change some statements in this program and will explain how a function returns more than one value. Now K is equal to X multiplied by Y, and I am writing return Z K. Alright, here there is two provision to write what? You can write T is equal to sum num1 num2, or you can write x1 comma x2 is equal to sum num1 comma num2, and then print T and print x1 y1 x1 x2. All right. Here function call statement can take two form, either this or when function returns more than one value, then function call statement will be look like this. You can use function call statement either this in this format or in this format. If you will use in this format, then what will happen? Then T treated as a tuple variable. Then T is a variable of tuple type. You know very well tuples are represented inside the parenthesis list of values separated by comma. Then output of this statement will be what? Output of this statement will be for this. The output of this statement will be here 30 comma 200 like this. The output of this statement look like this, and the output of this statement look like what? 30 200. Here parenthesis, it is a tuple. This is what? It is a tuple, and this is a only single variables, simple variables. All right. When you return more than one value, then in function call statement can be in two format. First this and second this. If you use in this format, then holding variable will become treated as a tuple and prints value like this. If you will use this format, then it is an individual variable and treated as a normal variable and gives output like this. Alright students, now let us see second, void function. Students, now let us see void function. First definition, such function that does not return any value is known as void function. Note one important point. A void function can have return statement in its function body and cannot have return statement in its function body. If any function have return statement but without any value, then that function can also be the void function. Don't confuse. I am explaining through the example. This is the example. Sum is a function. Z is equal to x plus y, print z. Here we didn't use the return statement, so it is clear it is a void function. I am going to use return statement here, but it is also a void function. How you will do like this? You can write return. Look carefully here. I wrote return, but I did not write any value here. So it is also an example of non-void function. I wrote return but did not write any value. So it is also an example of non-void function. This is the important point in this case. Thank you students. I will come next day with the next topic. Thank you.